Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So before I go to sleep tonight, I did want to make a very quick video for you showing just how busted and broken is OG Thor in this one specific lane in 7.32. So this lane has the magic node called Impatience. Whenever Cosmic Attacker fails to trigger a buff due to a chance, you gain a Fury buff instead. And OG Thor has a chance to gain a Fury buff for every single hit he lands on an opponent. On top of that, he has additional ability where every single Fury buff further reduces opponent's armor rating, thus letting him hit even harder. Obviously, incorporating Odin and Captain America Infinity War and all that other good stuff lets those Furies last longer. It's not needed. Originally, when I did this run on the stream, I didn't use it, but we can see the results here now. 60k level 1 and a 62k medium crit to finish off the fight. So most of these fights are going to be over just like that. So this one fight lasted 22 hits. Now the next fight is a bit tricky. If you're running this Nick Fury Gold Pulse Energy, which I am just to help me keep up my HP because I have Liquid Courage Double Edge and Recoil. Now, Jubilee would punish you quite significantly for it, but Odin's pre-fight doesn't let her do more than 18% of my max health as damage, so it kind of works out. In my original run, I lost like half of OG Thor's health. It can be avoided if you're not running Liquid Courage Double Edge, or if you're not using the Nick Fury Gold Pulse Energy. But yeah, you can quite literally just bring in OG Thor if you have one, with no synergies, with no suicide masteries, with nothing else, and the results are going to be extremely similar. But this is just incredible fun, incredible big yellow numbers, and whenever a new content is dropped, I understand that not all of the content can be like this, but it's always really fun to see at least a couple of lanes where stuff like this happens. That's a 5-star, finishing 7.3 fights and 17 hits. 17 hits against these behemoths. Let's take a look. This guy has 400k health. He's not far off Realm of Legends. And he's knocking these fights out in 17 to 20 something hits. We can see that every single strike that I land gives me a Fury buff, because I either get a Fury buff from Thor's ability or I get a Fury buff from the node. So no matter what happens, well, what happens is 17th hit was a 70k medium crit. And that is it. So if you are somebody who has a bit of a guilty pleasure with OG Thor, because at this point in the game, obviously, he's not a dominant champion or anything like that. But I am still extremely happy about the fact that I have taken my 5-star to rank 5, and truth be told, I can very easily see myself taking my 6-star to rank 3 and start giving him 6 stones in relatively near future, once they become a bit more available, once my prestige 6 stones have been used. Because I absolutely love this guy, whether he's that great or not in an average fight. But with this node, he is that amazing. He is that crazily insane. So 22 hits there. Now the last fight is going to be slightly bit harder because it's Emma Frost. And obviously you can't stun her while she's in diamond form. But on the bright side, once you get her out of the diamond form, at that point, you can armor break her and she can't enter back in the diamond form as long as armor breaks are there. And not to mention the fact that Fury buffs still stay there. So the plan is to get her in the diamond form, which is perfect, and then just since we have an armor break, just do that. So she immediately, unfortunately, used level 2 here, which is a bit scary to be honest, but you know, it's all good. It's all good. And here's still 117k level 1. Not too bad. I really would have liked to try and get to a level 2 to see how much damage I can squeeze out of a level 2. But, you know, I didn't. But all of these fights finished, I think, what, 22 hits was the longest fight? Now, here I was pondering for a while which fight should I do, and then I swapped in Mallman, because that is how I originally dealt with this boss. And you can use Nick Fury as well if you want. Truth to be told, the best way to do about this fight is just forget about Do Not Go Gentle. Just completely forget about it, put it out of your mind, and you're gonna get yourself KO'd when opponent has 1 HP. Then you can come back in and finish it. But other than that, only thing that you need to know about Immortal Hulk is that you shouldn't be using a champion that does energy damage, and that's it. Everything else is fine. So as long as you're not dealing energy damage, everything else is super easy in this fight. There's that ebb and flow knockdown node, ebb and flow heavy attack node. So you need to land heavy attack now and then to disable that protection and, you know, to gain that cruelty buff there. And once you do, it's straightforward game. I do fine in this fight. I get him down to 1%, and then unfortunately I slightly messed up with the Do Not Go Gentle charges. I thought I'm gonna have 1, which would be fine to finish it, but I had 2, so I got KO'd there. Then I just went back in with Nick Fury and KO'd it all. But that's not the focus of this video. That is definitely not the focus of this video. The focus of this video... Whoopsie. The focus of this video should definitely be OG Thor and his escapades. So, either way, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. Just wanted to encourage everybody to try out using this guy if you have him in this particular lane, and hopefully it's gonna put a huge smile on your face like it did on mine. See you guys. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about